Welcome back to Your Commander Collects, and today we're going to be checking out Marvel Legends Bonebreaker Wave Wolverine. And, you know, one thing I gotta say is he doesn't come with a bath piece, so I feel like we should at least gotten some extra hands that doesn't have the claws out. Little something extra. But let's get him open and we'll go from there. Alright, now that we got him out of the package, let's look at start with looking at his one accessory. And that's this unmasked head sculpt, which, you know, it looks good. At least we got a head sculpt that's got some expression to it. And honestly, I'd rather seen this expression on the masked head instead of the unmasked head, but it still looks good. I'm glad we at least got another head that has an expression with it, but yeah, I think they did pretty good with this. Moving on to the figure himself, because he doesn't come with anything else, yeah. See, I'd rather have the unmasked head be the more neutral face, I guess you would say, and the masked head have the more screaming effect, you know. But I guess it is what it is. They got it backwards there, but I am glad that we got an extra head, because in my last video I was wishing that they would do that with everybody. Give them at least one expression and one neutral if they're going to do that. I'd rather see that. That way you could have a choice. But I digress. Moving on. Now, I do like how this figure looks. I like the colors. I like the outfit. I like that belt, which is a separate piece. It's just a belt that's on him. It can be moved around a little bit. It's a little tight. I had to move it over to straighten it out, but it looks good. You know, even though it's a neutral face, at least it looks decent. But yeah, these claws I think are cool. I do like that effect, I have to admit. Didn't use it very long. Kind of disappeared. Got a little of a bend to the middle claw there I'll have to fix and try to straighten out. But this side looks good. It's nice and straight. And yeah, he's not pinless. He does have pins in his arms and in his legs. And I'm sure eventually we'll move away from the pinned stuff, but I'm still guessing it'll be a few years. 5, give or take, at least. Maybe, I'm going to guess maybe a little more, but they try to stay cheap, unfortunately. But I do wish he did have some extra hands that didn't have the claws out, since he didn't come with a bath piece. But, and you all know the articulation. The only thing about the articulation on this is he can't get his arm real out, far out straight, because of the shoulder piece here. I usually don't worry about the articulation. I mean, I can get it out like that, but if you have it up, that's about as far as you're going up with it. But I do like how it moves, so. I mean, you have to have it up or it's going to look awkward, but put it up against him, it's good. So, alright, let's do some comparisons. See how he stacks up. Be back in a moment. Alright, let's do these comparisons, and of course we're going to start off with some other Marvel Legends, so I like to start off with the big guys, and of course we're going to put Juggernaut in there. I really like this Juggernaut fig. It looks great. Of course, he's way bigger than Wolverine, as he should be, because he's the Juggernaut, bitch. So, yeah, that looks good. And we're going to go with the Hulk, 20th anniversary. Because, you know, Wolverine's first appearance was in a Hulk comic. So, and yeah, Hulk's definitely bigger, and I think it stacks up well. I do like that. So, and let's go with another one that Wolverine's had a tango with a few times, and that's the Wendigo. So, yep, of course he's going to be big, and yeah, stacks up good. All right, let's do one more big guy, and then we'll do a few average guys, and that's the Apocalypse. So, and yeah, again, I do like how Marvel Legends stack up with each other, as they should, because, you know, kind of messed up to get them off scale. Too bad. And, you know what, just for fun, let's put a Deadpool in there. And Deadpool, of course, is a little taller, as he should be, because Wolverine's not supposed to be a big guy, but yeah, not too bad. I think this Wolverine should still be a little shorter, I believe. And let's go with Wolverine's best friend, of course, Cyclops. You know, sarcasm there, best friends. They may not like each other, but they do kind of respect each other. But yeah, it's not bad. Wolverine's still shorter, so that's good. Wolverine should be shorter. And let's go with Spider-Man Retro. And Spider-Man's taller, and yeah, I don't know. I still feel like Wolverine should be a little shorter, and I still feel like this Spider-Man should be a little shorter too. But it is what it is. And last, let's do another Wolverine. And yeah, this Wolverine is definitely shorter, just by a little bit, but I think it's a better size. I think Wolverine, so the new Wolverine should have been about this size. I mean, it's not much difference on the height, but it's enough that in person you can tell really good. I don't know if it shows up on camera too well, but yeah, Wolverine's one of my favorite characters, so I'm always glad to get another version of him. So, all right, let's see how he stacks up with some different lines. Let's get these guys put up, and we'll go from there. All right, let's see how he stack up with other lines now. And let's start off with NECA Batman. Of course, it's a 7-inch scale, way bigger, but you know, Wolverine's a short guy, so why not? I think it could work. So, put him over there. And let's go with Super 7 Lino. And, yep, again, 7-inch scale. Definitely going to be bigger. So, and let's go with Action Force Sergeant Slaughter from Battleverse. Yeah, not bad. I think it scales well. So, let's go with the DC Icons, the Joker. And, yeah, not bad. I think it scales pretty good. And let's go with Offx Harley Quinn. And yeah, I like that. Scales well, because like I said, Wolverine's a short dude. And let's go with SH Fig Arts Wonder Woman. Yeah, works for me. And I'm going to do one more Mafex fig, and that's Homelander. Still really liking this figure. Can't wait to get more of the boys' figs from Mafex. And last but not least, yours truly, G.I. Joe Classified Series, Cobra Commander. And yep, again, these 6-inch lines, especially from Hasbro, fit well together. So, that out of the way. That coming up next, of course, is my final thoughts. See you in a second. Alright, final thoughts. What do I think? Well, first off, I went ahead and switched out the heads just so y'all can see how the unmasked head looks on there. And it looks good. I like it. But, it's another Wolverine figure. At least it's different enough on the outfit. And I do like how the claws are even got that heat effect, which is something different. So, I do like that. And I do like the looks of him. And honestly, I'll probably put this head back on him because I wish it was more of the expression head instead of this one, but it is what it is. But I like it. It doesn't really blow me away, but it's definitely nice to have another Wolverine on the shelf. I mean, if you're not a huge Wolverine fan, easy pass, because he doesn't even come with a Build-A-Figure piece. But I really like Wolverine, so I'm happy to have him. I think this is probably, 13th or so Wolverine figure I have. But, like I said, at least he's different. And I do like him. But one thing that does get me is he doesn't come with a bath piece, so I feel like he should have had at least some extra hands that didn't have the claws out. That would have made it a little better. And I wish the expressions were swapped between the unmasked and the masked head. Those are the only things that's kind of gets to me. And honestly, I wish that they would just completely stop making a 7th fig in a wave that you only need 6 to build the bath. Making that 7th is definitely a cash grab, and it bugs me. They need to make it back to, or just make it 6 figures, just however many figures you need to build the bath, and that's the way it should be. Adding that 7th figure in just kind of pointless to me. I mean, it's cool to get another fig, but they should definitely put more with that fig that doesn't have the bath piece at least. So, and whoops. So, yeah. And, I'll give him a 6.5. He doesn't have the pinless anything. So, like I said, it doesn't blow me away, but I do like Wolverine, and I do like how it's a different outfit. And that's pretty much it. If you enjoyed this video, check out my others. Join your Commander's Army by hitting like and subscribe. And next video should be the Bonebreaker Baff himself and ranking of the waves. So, till then, cool!